In this video, we will learn how to call a screen flow from quick action. Let us start with a business use case and then see how we can implement this functionality. So this is the business use case in front of us. We got a chief sales officer of a Unicorn Ltd. He wants to see an option to add a new contact from opportunity record screen. And there should be a form that takes inputs from the user like contact first name, last name, salutation, address, etc. And it should able to create a new contact and show a success message. As a Salesforce admin, without writing a single line of code, let us see how you can create this or how you can accomplish this requirement. This is the expected output. So you got an opportunity, a card page, and a new button, a quick action, add contact. And when the user clicks on this add contact, this is the form he is supposed to see. And it takes the inputs and then it just, saves the contact or creates a new contact. So you will learn in this video how to create a new screen with a form that takes user inputs, how to create a quick action. And this is an important functionality. So this is something that that helps us to make a call to a screen flow from opportunity record page. So you will learn the significance of record ID when creating a flow, and also you will learn how to expose a variable and make it as available for some external caller to send some data to flow. So this is the one, which is a key ingredient of this solution, wherein you have this opportunity screen, add contact. So you have a screen on the one end, and you have the flow on the other end. How does this flow, right, connect to, how does this screen connects this flow? So this is possible by using a special variable called record ID. So we will just see how to create all these things, very shortly. But this is the secret ingredient that makes a screen flow called by or called from a screen from a record page. So I'll quickly show you the output that you will see at the end of this video. So we got an opportunity, and when I click on this add contact, so as you see, it just opened up a new contact page, correct? It just picked up the opportunity that has launched the flow. So in this case, Burlington Textiles weaving plant generated its opportunity. You can see the name of the opportunity, the ID of the opportunity, record ID of the opportunity, and this opportunity is tied to an account, right? Burlington Textiles Corp of India. So this is the ID of the opportunities account record, and the other details, amount, opportunities, account name, etc., and a form to enter data. So this is what you will see as an output. So let's close this one. Let's start from the scratch. So I'll go to my playground arc and let me look for flow. So I'll get a new flow. Let me choose screen flow because I want to interact with the user, isn't it? By taking inputs. The first thing is, let me add a screen element and let me give a name, new contact, and let me just start with very simple display text input component, right? Let's say enter. So right here, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to populate the opportunity that has launched the flow. So basically the opportunity ID that has launched the flow. So let's see how we can do this. So I'll just keep this, keep a placeholder right here. So while my cursor is right here, I'll just click on insert a resource. I'm going to create a new variable and I'll choose variable and I'll just say record ID. Again, this is case sensitive. I cannot use any other, or I should not use, any other variable name, because as I said earlier, the connection between the screen and the flow, it's happening through this, API, to this API name. So that's the reason, and that is the significance of this record ID. You will just see that shortly. Okay, so ensure that this is exactly the same, with the R lowercase and I uppercase. And let's say text. So this will hold the record ID of this record that has launched the flow. All right. And the other important thing we should remember is make this variable available for input so that when the screen is when the screen flow is launched from a screen, the screen can able to send the data to the screen flow. Let's see that. Let's say done. This is the simple thing, right? I'll just say done. And let's save this. And I'm gonna say add contact from opportunity. I'll just say save and activate. So now we have a basic structure of the flow ready, isn't it? And let's go back and let's go to opportunity. Let's quickly create the quick action. I'll go to buttons, links, and actions, new action. And I have an option right here to choose from, right? Action type, that is the flow. Click here. It will list all the screen flows, active screen flows. The one that we just created is add contact from opportunity. I click on this and label, I'll just say add contact. And description, this will launch contact input form. So I'll just say save. Now that we just added a quick action, isn't it? It is time to bring that button back into the page so that we will just see that option on the record screen. Let's go to the page layouts. Let me choose opportunity layout. This is the default one in my case. And if I go to mobile and lightning actions, I should see this option, the new action, quick action that we just added. So I will just override the predefined actions because it's the first time I'm just doing this. Let's drag and then drop this as a first button. Right, let's save this. So this is done. And if I go back to my opportunity page, refresh. Perfect. I can now see a quick action button, add contact, right? So let's click on the button and then see what is happening. Okay, as you see, when I click on this button, right, the screen is sending the current record ID. So this is my current opportunity record page, and this is sending the ID of opportunity boat limited, the record ID. So this is the key. Using which what I can do is I can further query the database and then bring more information about this opportunity and bring more information about the related details of this opportunity. For example, I want to bring the the account details that is associated with this opportunity, or I want to bring the products that are tied to this opportunity, or I want to bring the contact roles contact roles that is tied to this opportunity. I can certainly do all such things you know, just by using this record ID and then query from the database. So that is the starting point. So now we have just seen how you can launch uh, a screen flow directly from quick action.